Fellow Nigerians, today I would like to respectfully address our traditional ruler who is well respected across the country. Fellow Nigerians, I am respectfully addressing His Royal Majesty Omo Noba Nedo Ukuwapolopolo Oba Eware II, the very respectable Oba of Benin, because of the high regards I have for him. For personal reasons, I choose not to address other traditional rulers. Prior to the hunger strike, which held in August 2024 in Nigeria, sitting President Bola Tinubu assembled some traditional rulers to Abuja to work on them so that they could in turn convince and confuse their subjects not to protest against hunger. I believe that they did not return from Abuja without being paid some money. Traditional rulers must not allow themselves to be drawn into the dirty politics of Tinubu and his crew, because traditional rulers are the custodians of our traditions and they must remain so. They must remain so. Why must traditional rulers allow themselves to be used to clear the mess of Tinubu? Now, why am I addressing the Oba of Benin today? It is because I know that Tinubu is cleverly pitching traditional rulers against their people, so that when the hunger and bad governance worsen, the people will turn against the traditional rulers for advising them otherwise. Because the way Nigeria is being run today, it is getting worse, and there are no clear government policies to address the problem. It means that Nigerians will protest more. More protests might be on the way. Now, we do not want a situation where our traditional institutions are disrespected. That is the underlying point of all of this. It is a game by Tinubu that is intended for blame sharing, so that when other protests will begin, some will be blaming traditional rulers, others will be blaming the government of Tinubu. So government cannot pretend that they have respect for traditional rulers when some of them have been insulted, kidnapped, and killed without receiving justice. Instead of addressing traditional rulers, the first port of call should be to address Nigerians. But instead of addressing Nigerians before the protest and building a culture where it could have regular media chats with the people, Tinubu remained silent while using traditional and religious leaders to speak to Nigerians. In other cases, his aides were busy insulting and threatening Nigerians concerning the hunger strike. So why people like Bayo Onanuga was busy blaming Peter Obi and his supporters, the Nigerian army and the Department of State Services were blaming anybody imaginable and importing a purported tailor of Russian flags. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Mustafa, crossed his professional line by telling Nigerians that 1 year is not enough for Bola Tinubu to do the needful. Kemi Nandap The Comptroller General of the Nigerian Immigration Service was busy blaming and blacklisting Nigerians in diaspora for the bad policies of government which resulted in the current inflation and economic hardship. After the meeting with Tinubu in Abuja, traditional rulers started issuing press statements to discourage Nigerians from exercising their rights of expression. But the Oba of Benin took a different step. He did not even attend their meeting. But arising from the emergency meeting of the National Executive Committee of the National Council of Traditional Rulers of Nigeria, which held in Abuja on Monday, 22nd July 2024, the Palace of the Oba of Benin issued a public letter that was released for Nigerians. And the idea was to discourage Nigerians from protesting. It was encouraging Nigerians to shelve the protests that held in August 2024. It is also good that in that letter, the Oba also asked the president of the country, the sitting president, to do the needful to speed up the economic policies so that the country will be better. We know that the Oba of Benin mean very well for our country. However, there are many questions begging for answers. Did Bola Tinubu consult with the traditional rulers before he took many decisions that have impoverished the people? Did he consult them before he removed the controversial fuel subsidy? The same subsidy which has been labeled a scam. Those that steal public money are never sent to prison under Tinubu. A traditional ruler allegedly intervened, and the former chairman of EFCC, Abdul Rashid Bawa, was never prosecuted after 134 days in detention. He secretly refunded some amount of money which he allegedly stole. Other recovered funds are not published under Tinubu so that they could be looted. Tinubu refused to obey the court order issued by Justice James Omotosho, who ruled that he should publish the recovered looks of Sani Abacha and how it was spent. Tinubu remained silent to crude oil theft by soldiers, as alleged by Asari Dokubo. Senators receive at least 21 million naira monthly. 21 billion naira was spent to build a lodge for Tinubu's vice president. SUVs costing 160 million naira each were given to the senators. Huge funds were released for the unconstitutional office of the First Lady. The list is long. We are all familiar with the story. In all of this, did Tinubu consult with the traditional rulers? The answer is no. The Oba of Benin should not allow himself to be roped in by the antics of Tinubu. Tinubu plays dirty politics. We know his antecedents before, during, and after the election. He should not bring in people, respectable traditional rulers into his game. The administration of the Oba's tool is not dictated by the presidency. You owe no allegiance to Tinubu. You owe him nothing. In fact, it is out of goodwill that you are speaking for the well-being of our country as a patriot. As an accomplished diplomat, you are too educated and exposed to be used by those with controversial academic certificates. Now, Edo State and other states in the country experience kidnappings and killings. Did Tinubu ever present to you why he is silent on the insecurity that is going on in our country? Of course, the answer is no. We know how disrespectful many state governors are to traditional rulers. They cannot hide that fact. We saw how Nyesom Wike, the current minister of the Federal Capital Territory, insulted traditional rulers. I will play the video at the end of this message. When he was governor, what we expect at this time is for traditional rulers in Nigeria to present a bill before the National Assembly where the power of state governors to hire and fire traditional rulers is completely removed. Such roles should be entirely left for traditional king makers. We must not continue to allow state governors to insult the monarchy. Traditional leadership is special governance and it touches on the heart of the people. That bill is what we propose as the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, that traditional rulers should present. Enough of the insult to our monarchy. The Oba has handled the politics of Edo State excellently well by staying neutral. And that is what other Obas or kings should learn. He should also replicate it at the federal level by being neutral politically. During the elections, the Oba of Benin neither take sides nor threaten candidates from various tribes of the state. It must remain so. For example, during the political tension leading to the 2020 governorship elections in Edo State, His Royal Majesty invited the two major contestants, Pastor Osagie Izeyamu and Godwin Obaseki. And he informed them that the palace remained neutral in the state's politics, but as regards and concerns for the candidate who has respect for the traditional institution, create jobs for the people so that they can put food on their families' tables and respect the masses. He further urged the candidates to ensure that there is peace in the land throughout the election period. He demanded that the electorate must be allowed to freely vote for the candidates of their choices. In his words, prayer is more powerful than the gun. And when that election was conducted, it was peaceful. It was peaceful despite all the threats. And that peace that reigned in Edo State was due to the intervention of His Royal Majesty, the Oba of Benin. Now, a country where traditional rulers take the side of government when the people are hungry and angry will surely have problems. A country where traditional rulers take side during elections will always have problems too. During the 2015 elections in Lagos State, something very bad happened. Oba Akiolu of Lagos cursed the Igbos that they will die in the lagoon if they refuse to vote for Ambode, his preferred governorship candidate. Since that time that he made that statement, tribal bigotry has worsened in the politics of Lagos State. For how long must we allow this to continue? For how long? If we are reverting to the old national anthem, but we cannot stay together as a people, as a united people, people are being insulted for their tribes. For how long will this continue? Now, when something like this happens in Lagos State, it is now time for us to call on the Oba of Lagos, Oba Akiolu, respectfully to openly apologize to the Igbos and to all Nigerians for his statements that he made in 2020 2015, because that statement gave birth to more threats by the likes of the MC Oluomo, and one other person that became a notorious person on X that calls himself Bolaji with his hashtag of Igbo must go. We salute the courage of former President Olusegun Obasanjo, who said that whoever says that Igbo must go are the people that must go. That was a patriotic statement, and it is very well respected. Your Royal Majesty, we need peace in Nigeria. We know that every Nigerian needs peace and development, but we must mention those kings that are causing disunity in the country. The Oba of Lagos has to apologize to Nigerians. In so doing, he must call for the peace and the unity needed for the development of our country. We in no way disrespect the Oba of Lagos, but we must speak truth to power. Your Royal Majesty, the palace of the Oba of Benin is too decent to be involved in the politics of Tinubu. May the king and the kings and the queens in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, may you all live long to see the Nigeria of your good dreams. Obaga Tokberi is said.
Declare this 112 quarterly meeting open. I just want to ask, how many of the traditional rulers came with their staff of office? Can they stand with their staff of office? Okay, still no problem. I hope you understand the implication of staff of office. I cannot be addressing you, and some of you are using your ordinary walking stick when you come here. So since you don't want to have your staff of office, I'll give it to other people. You don't know the authority it carries. You are coming for a quarterly meeting, and what identifies you is your staff of office. Any person can carry any walking stick. But sort of only shows that this is a government recognized chief. So next time I'm coming to address you, and you're not with your staff of office, but you're coming to government house for a function, you carry ordinary walking stick. Then another person will have that staff of office. So that's why I say sometimes you just want something, you don't even know the implication of it. You don't know the meaning. Nobody can carry the kind of staff of office if you are not a recognized traditional ruler. So I felt this is the first time I'm saying this, and I should let you know the implication, what it means. It's not for you to take it and go and keep it in your bedroom or put it in your shrine. There are people worship various shrines. It's for you to, when you're coming out for official function, you come with it. That differentiates you with any other ordinary chief. Like you said, that some people are answering where highnesses who are not recognized by government, but you are also carrying ordinary walking stick that is meant for other people who are not recognized by government. You see, so we must show good example. I agree with what you're saying. First, I want to tell Attorney General to make sure that we propose a bill to the State House of Assembly. If you're not a government recognized traditional ruler, you cannot answer your royal highness. Stop clapping. You are being selfish. Don't stop clapping. It's not something to clap. It's something that should be done, which is the right thing. It's not because of you, because you won't be there forever. It's to protect the institution. So don't clap because you are there now. So this year we're going to, it will be a serious year. Anybody, stop shaking your head because that's sacrifice you should stop shaking your head. You are one of those who are causing problem. They gave you chieftaincy, you're a young boy, so you don't even know what to do with it. And then when I'm speaking, I shake your head like this. Oh, fake. Cause of problem everywhere. You just go and wear something that's bigger than you. When somebody looking for power, and you would think that an elderly person, very small young man. I know when I was in school, he was running around, going for errand. Now he's wearing Osman Danfodio. Then you begin to preach a protocol. He thinks that when he's shaking his head, that I will be happy. That's fake.